So today in this video, I'm going to be doing this makeup look. It's very neutral, summery. Been obsessed with wearing it so far. So if you want to see how you can achieve this look, keep watching. So to start my makeup off, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier foundation, and it's the Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid, and my shade is Shell. And so it says to shake it up really good, so I'm just going to do that to get the product ready. And to apply the foundation, I'm going to be using a damp sponge, just that you can buy at Target. Alright, and then I'm going to start out by applying a few drops to my forehead first. Just blending it out so it looks natural. And then what I've found from this foundation is it's a pretty medium coverage foundation, but you can build it up with a few layers. And I really like the consistency, it just kind of melts into your skin. I'm going to use a few more drops for my other cheek. Alright, and next I'm going to be going in with two different concealers to conceal my face. I'm going to be using the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in shade Fair. And then the other concealer I'm using is the Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay. And this is also in shade Fair. So I'm going to start with the Tarte Concealer. After I cover up any redness or spots, I go back in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and I use that under my eyes. You just need a little bit of this product, because a little bit goes a long way. Gonna do that kind of a design. And then blend it in with my fingers. You can also use the back of the sponge that I use to apply my foundation. That also works well. Usually I just do either one. Just until that's what my face looks like now with foundation and concealer on. And next I'm going to go on to my eyebrows. And for the eyebrows I'm using the Lorac, I don't know how to pronounce that, Pro Brow Pencil in Brunette. And I really love this because it has a brush on one end and the crayon on the other end. So first I take the brush and just kind of brush through my eyebrows, getting them in the right place. And then I take the crayon part, twist them out, and then just lightly fill in my brows. Nothing too extreme, just to kind of define them more. And what I like about this product is you can make your eyebrows look very dark and intense if you apply more. But you can also just apply a little, just for a more natural look. Once I have my eyebrows done, I'm going to do my eyeshadow and eyeliner. So for my eyeshadow, I'm going to first start off by using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer, just so that all my eyeshadow stays put throughout the day. Usually if I don't use a primer, my eyeshadow creases after a few hours, and that's not a good look. I'm just going to use a tiny bit on each ring finger and blend it in on my eyelids. And then I'm using a palette today for my eyeshadow. This is an old palette I got quite a while ago, but it's by Smashbox and I love it. It's got so many different eyeshadows. So when you open it up, that's what it looks like. It's got eyeshadows on each side, and then it's got blush in the middle, some eyebrow powder, and lip gloss. So I absolutely love this palette. And for my eye look, since it's gonna be just kind of a neutral, smoky look, I'm not gonna do anything too extreme. And I'm gonna do a close-up of all the colors so you guys can see. I'm gonna start by taking the shade Sand in this eyeshadow palette is a very light shade. I'm gonna take a little bit on this brush. This is a MAC 217, I think. I've had it for a long time and the numbers have rubbed off. And I'm just gonna apply that all across my eyelid. Just like that. And I'm gonna do the same on my other eyelid. Just across the entire lid. Nothing too crazy. And then after that shade, I'm gonna move on to the shade Pebble, which is slightly darker, and I'm gonna use this in the crease of my eyes. I'm gonna take a little bit on that same brush, just very carefully work that into the crease. Again, this is a very neutral look, so it's nothing too smoky or dark. So once I've worked that into that crease, I'll do the same on the other eye. And then I'm gonna do one other shade in the crease and outer part of my eye, and it's a little bit darker than that last one. And this shade is called Truffle. So I'm gonna get a little bit of that on my same eyeshadow brush. Just start by working on the very outer part of my eye, and then slowly into the crease as well. Just to give a little more definition to the eye. And then I'm gonna do that same thing on my other eye. Using the shade Truffle. Just like that. And then once I've done with that, I'm going to use my ring finger and take the shade Linen, which is a very shimmery highlight shade. And I'm going to pat that onto the center of my eyelid. Just so it really shines a lot brighter in the sunlight. Now that I have all my eyeshadows in place, I'm going to move on to eyeliner. For that, I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liquid Liner in shade Mahogany. And this is a really nice, rich, chocolatey brown color. And I kind of like to use brown colors better for eyeliner just because it makes my eyes pop since they're blue. I'm going to take a little bit on the tip and then just start in the center of my eyelid, just right above my lashes, and work my way out. I also really like this eyeliner because it's pretty easy to apply. Sometimes I'm not very good at applying liner, so it makes it easy. I'm not going to do a wing or anything too crazy. I'm just going to flick it up a little bit at the end. Like a baby. Finish my eyeliner, I'm going to move on to mascara. And I'm going to be using the Benefit They're Real. And I love this mascara. I'm obsessed with it. And this is what it looks like. I'm just going to apply a thin coat of it. Right, and then once I've applied one coat on this lash, I'm going to do the same on this. Alright, so now that I've finished with the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and bronze my face, highlight it, and then use some blush. So for my bronzer, I'm going to be using this Buxom Bronze in Hot Escape. Just getting a little bit on there. Just kind of work that in around my temples just to kind of bronze up my face, since I am somewhat pale. And then I'm also going to work this bronzer in to kind of contour a little bit, just in the hollows of my cheeks. Nothing too crazy. Do the Same on the other side. And I'm also going to run this just under my jawline. Alright. And then for my highlight, I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I love this highlighter. This is probably my favorite highlighter ever. And I just like to get a little bit on my ring finger, which is all you need. And just run that right on the tops of my cheekbones. It's really pretty when the sunlight catches it. And then I'm also going to take a tiny bit and apply it under my brow bone as a nice highlight. And then moving on to blush, I'm going to be using a MAC blush. This is the shade Pink Swoon with a MAC 187 SE brush. I'm just going to get a little bit in the brush and then smile and put it on the apples of my cheeks. This is a very fair pink. To finish up this look, I'm going to be using the Defense Refresh Setting Mist with Rosemary spray by Supergoop. This product is really awesome because it's a makeup setting spray, an oil control, and sunscreen. So I love using this. I'm going to shake it up real good first, just to get the product ready. And then I just like to close my eyes and just spray it around my face. And just kind of let it dry. And it smells really good too, which is a plus. And then that kind of locks in this whole makeup look. Thank you so much for watching my first makeup tutorial. There will be plenty more to come in the future, so stay tuned and be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up.